Why, hello and welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and airsofters of all persuasions. I'm going to apologise now if the lighting's a bit off. I'm doing something a bit different here, and unfortunately, I'm having to do a different lighting setup, so I've no idea how well that's going to work out. But hopefully it's come out alright, or I've fixed it in editing, one of the two. But first of all, let me apologise for this video not being my usual A.O.B box videos that I usually do this week. I do still have the A.O.B box, so it's nothing to do with that. That has arrived and the patch club is in there. Now I know I usually do them this week, but unfortunately my housing agency is changing and I had to move my table that I use for doing them. And unfortunately the frame broke, so I lost my table because it couldn't really be repaired. But I have managed to source another table, so hopefully I'll be picking that up relatively soon and I'll be able to get the video done. But yeah, there's been a few reasons why I've not been able to pick up before now. One is pretty much I was away for about a week. I was away to Crail for a week, but I didn't really think that was going to be an issue because I had a pre-log of videos, so I'd look videos before I went. I'd like that week's and last week's video both uploaded, ready to go. Then unfortunately, that gave me plenty of time to do the video for the A.O.B box because I already had it. Then unfortunately I lost the table, so I've been trying to source one and not been able to get one picked up yet. So I'm going to apologise again for the lighting if there's loads of shadows. And if you can hear it, Nico's decided to have his munch. But on saying that, bit of good news, I don't know how well you'll be able to see these because they are on the monitors behind me, is that on this monitor over here was my old logo I used to use, which was just a picture I was taking me at Airsoft ages ago, like years ago. And I just thought it was a really nice picture, but unfortunately, let's say it was years ago, so cameras weren't as good then as they are now, so it doesn't blow up that well. Now, Joe from A.O.B has been kind enough to get a new one made up, which is this one here, which I actually think is fantastic. I love it. So that is going to become my new logo as of the next few days of this uploading. I've been saving, I've not changed it yet because I wanted to announce it on here first. Say a massive thank you to Joe for that. It was really unexpected when he sent me it and really appreciated. If I remember rightly, he got an artist to draw it up for him and he sent it on to me. So, another issue I've had is unfortunately Kel's been a wee bit unwell this last week, so I've been taking care of her. But she's on the mend, so we're all good. Now, so what does that mean for the video? Well, essentially the channel's going to carry on as normal at the moment, but at some point there is going to be a A.O.B video put up, and it'll depend on when I get to pick up the table and get the filming done. It depends when it'll actually be uploaded. I don't have a precise date yet. But in saying that, the M4 that I usually have in the front of them, if you watch them, is getting totally stripped down from most of its parts, like the red dot sight and that, and it's going to get rebuilt over the year with stuff out the A.O.B boxes. So that's something I look forward to, and just we'll try and do like a before and after, like a year of doing it on the A.O.B videos. And Nico's trying to open the door, but he's being a bit of a twat about it. He can open that door. The reason why is Kel's, like I said, she's not been keeping too well, so she's in bed watching TV at the moment because I've pretty much told her she's not allowed to get out of bed for anything apart from to go to the toilet. She's take it easy until she's fully recovered. Now, yeah, I've been putting pictures up of the last, like the old image I used and the new logo I'm going to be using, but like I said, I was in Crail for a few days, so I did get the camera out, and speaking of the camera, I've picked up a nice new lens since I've come back, which is a hell of a lot bigger than the lens I use, so keep an eye out for more pictures of that on my Facebook page. But I did manage to get some pictures of Crail, because if you've never been to Crail, there's Nico eventually got the dot. That's what the rattling is, it's a belt hanging on it. So yeah, like I say, I did manage to get some pictures of Crail, which I think's come out fantastic. You know, I'm still sort of like a rookie photographer, but yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting some good pictures. Are you just rattling that door now because I'm filming? He's like, yep. So yeah, not just that. I'm going to put some pictures up just now of what the new lens is taking. Now I know it's nothing spectacular. The weather we've had here recently has been horrendous. We've had rain, wind, sleet, snow, you name it. We've had it. Apart from anything pleasant. So it doesn't look like much, but the picture that should be on your screen round about now is actually of a wind turbine that's about 4 or 5 miles away, and that was taken through my living room window just for a picture. So yeah, it's quite a good lens. I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, I'm quite happy with the way it's sort of come out as well. Not the best, but not the worst. It was just a mock video. Mock picture even. But as always, I'm drinking a cup of my caffeinated violence today. You know, it's sort of like my routine. But no, that's about it at the moment. So expect to see my new logo again popped up on different social medias like my YouTube, Facebook, obviously Instagram, things like that. Again, Joe didn't have to do that. It was really nice of him. But yeah, so I do apologise for it not being the video it's meant to be, but I have had a few issues. Obviously the table breaking was not ideal. I could have worked around most other issues with that, but unfortunately that was the sort of a straw that broke the camel's back for getting the video uploaded on time. Now I do have to give all my friends Leanne a shout out, because she's the one that's helping him out with a table. She's got one sitting and she was going to sell it, but she's just giving it to me because obviously the situation I'm in, so thank you very much, Leanne. I was hoping to have like a wee video made from when I was in Crail of me and my sort of adopted brother Criminal, but to be honest, we were just sort of chilling out. We really didn't find a suitable time to make a video, and so yeah, we just got the pictures instead. But it was well needed. I hate to say I was needing a wee breakaway because of COVID and all that, but looks like COVID's on the rise again. So yeah, a lot of things are ongoing at the moment here in the UK anyway. Obviously there's a lot of things going on across the world, but there's not too much we can do about that, except just try and survive, which might see a increase in my vlog videos again, because if we're going back into our lockdown, I did seem to find making them was a help for me at least. They did seem to help other people out as well, you know. It was a good way of showing that the whole, like everyone sort of got things ongoing with this lockdown, but not too much we can really do it. If we go into lockdown we have to survive it. But yeah, so that's pretty much a lowdown on what's been going on. I will try and get the A.O.B video done as soon as possible. Thankfully, like I said, Leanne's helped me out with a table. I did have a couple of ideas, but try and make them work was the issue. So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. I'm quite happy that, you know, that seems to have worked. Not much else is changing to the channel, apart from the logos changing, things like that, and obviously this video's a wee bit different, because obviously it was maybe the A.O.B box. I know I keep repeating myself, because I'm trying to think what would be entertaining for these. As long as I don't have to cut this out, I am... Nah, that's not going to work. I don't have that footage at the moment. Sorry, I was going to put a clip in, but I forgot I lost the footage of it, so I'm going to try and do it again at some point. But yeah, we survived a storm last night. You know, can't remember what the hell they decided to call it, but yeah, Britain got hit by a storm last night. Something that's really quite bizarre is usually Scotland gets snow and England doesn't, but it seems this morning England's got snow and Scotland doesn't have that much of it anyway. So I'm not saying none of Scotland got it, but I've seen more posts from England to do with it than I did from anyone from Scotland, so yeah, lucky us I suppose. But that's about it really. There's not been too much else going on. As you can probably hear, Nico's crunching on a bone now. Just because I'm making a video decides to be a pain in the ass. But yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to start getting more videos made up, you know, a bit different, but it's that time of year, you know, it's sort of November now, it's getting really dark, really early at night, and it doesn't get bright till later on in the morning, and obviously I've got day-to-day life, as well as things ongoing in my own house, like I said, well, I think I said in this, my housing agency's changing from one company to another now, so they've been sticking their noses in quite a bit, not in a bad way, but the new ones are trying sort of, they're looking at a lot of the properties that they're taking on, like, including mine, and like, they were up the other days, and they say I'm getting a new kitchen, new this, new that, new next thing, so that could interfere with the videos a wee bit, depending on if and when they decide to do it, and how long they'll all take. But that's not to say that the videos will be interrupted. I will try and work around that as best I can. But as what is, I suppose. So yeah, that could be interesting to make videos up about that, especially the new kitchen that going in. But that's about it, I think. There's not too much to really say. I hope you liked some of the pictures. If you did, leave a comment down below. I mean, like I said, I am just sort of a hobbyist photographer. If you're wondering what the Jack Daniels all about, that's what I came back from Crail with. Yeah, we had a bit of a session when I was up there. That was interesting. Met some new people. Well, not new people, but met some folk that, you know, I speak to on the PlayStation and that face to face because they're pals with criminals. And yeah, first time some of them met me, me and Criminal were both had been up all night drinking, and we were just going down to get things like munchies and things like that. So they met me face to face for the first real proper time. Pissed as a fart. But, they seemed to like it, because we were all good laughs. If you wonder why my mate's called Criminal, it's because I met him when I was at college. And the first time I met him, there was a college dance thing on, I can't remember exactly what it was. But I lived in the village, the same village the college was in, so I walked all the way down from my house. Because I thought, I'll go check it out, things like that. Glad I did, because of this alone. And when I got down there, I went to have a fag, realised I'd left my lighter in the house. So, yeah, I was like, right, need to find somebody with a lighter. And seeing this one guy standing outside having a fag, I thought, well, he's smoking, odds are he'll have a lighter. So I walked up to him and went, excuse me mate, can I have a lighter for you? He was like, yeah, no bother, here you go. Give me a shot of his lighter, and I lit my fag, and it's obviously being polite. Got chatting to him, you know, the two of us were standing there, chin wagging away. That's what I said to him, so what's your name, pal? And he went, oh, my name's Richard, yeah, but people call me this, people call me that. And I'd sort of got a bit of rapport with him and realised he had a good sense of humour on him. I went, can I ask you something, mate? He went, what's that? I went, can I call you Criminal? And he went, alright, why? And you could hear the sort of laughter in his voice. Because he was literally the stereotypical criminal, like, you know, the bag thief type thing, the baggy jeans, the hoodie with the hood up, the scully cap, even the facial hair was like, you could be a stereotypical criminal on a TV series. So that was it. Two of us buckled and laughed at this, because he realised what it was all about. He asked what folk call me, I said Taz. A few stories today with him, like, well, I'll try and get a video with him at some point, probably quite a bit down the line, and we'll go over some of them. Because we've had quite a few good stories together. And that was it, basically. Ever since then, we became good mates, like, and then sort of adopted each other as family. And yeah, I've always called him Criminal ever since. Because that's just how he dressed. The way he dressed, he just struck me as a stereotypical criminal, but he's got a heart of gold in him. A really nice guy, you know, but that's why I call him Criminal, I suppose. So, hope that made you laugh, a wee chuckle at least. So, when I talk about Criminal, that's who it will be. And he was in my road trip video I done at one point. He was my co-star in that from quite a while ago now. I don't have the dates to hand. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it to the end of the video there, because like I said, there's not too much to make this one entertaining. It's just sort of like an update to why things aren't the way they should be. Hopefully we will get the A.O.B box done sooner rather than later. even if I need to film it a slightly different way, I will, and we'll just take it from there. Because like I said, the M4 is getting stripped down, and that's going to get rebuilt over the time of like the next year A.O.B parts. And well, that's something else I'm going to say, is the giveaway I was doing. The 2 previous A.O.B videos did not meet the criteria of the 50 likes and 50 comments each. So I am going to plan B. I do know who's going to get a random box full of stuff, I just hope they like it. But I'm still saving that for the actual A.O.B video. Never know, I might do as a separate one just to keep things going. But unfortunately it is a plan B situation, so bit of a downer that, because I was really hoping to send it to a random, but it is what it is, I suppose. And yeah, like I said, I did have a plan B in place. Anyway, they know who they are, or they should do if they watch this. You know who you are, and you just don't know what the hell's going to be in the box. But I'm going to try and sort of make it with stuff you should like, or would be useful to you. But anyway, on saying that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below anything else you'd like to see. Hopefully you liked some of the pictures. If you want to see more, then I'll start uploading them. And as I say, or I used to say anyway, stay smart, be safe, think others, and peace!